Hello friends, it is Link the Gulf Coast Gardener, and this coming Sunday, November the 24th, I will be back at the Galveston's Farmers Market with a ton of great stuff. Here is what I will be bringing. So starting over here on the right, I'm gonna have some Texas native plants, and this is one of them. This is a Texas native warm season grass. It's called side oats Grama. It is a prairie grass, and I only have one of these, so if you want to get your hands on one of these, try to get there early. Now this is a peppermint. Really pretty plant. I'm going to have 8 or 10 of these gallon-sized peppermints. You can put them straight in the garden. They do make great container plants. I grow a lot of mint, and I think peppermint is probably my favorite. Down up front, now these are more Texas natives. These are Coreopsis. These are golden wave Coreopsis. I put a picture up so you can see what they look like. I started these from seed 2 seasons ago, and then I've been transplanting them as I was updating my garden. So I've got a bunch of these in containers. I've got 2 of them in the 4-inch pots, and I've also got another one of these, and I've got several in the gallon. So golden wave Coreopsis. If you're interested in growing Texas native plants that support the local beneficial insects, critters, birds, and butterflies, grab you some Coreopsis. Now right here, if you watch my channel, you know I love Salvia. It might be my favorite thing to grow here in Jamaica Beach. And over here I have my favorite Salvia. This is Victoria Blue. I'll put a picture up here. Absolutely stunning. Flowers year-round here in Jamaica Beach. It survives freezes. It won't survive floods, unfortunately, but it does also make a great container plant. I'll get some pictures up here for you to check out. So Victoria Blue Salvia. And then right next to that, more Texas native Salvia. This is Scarlet Sage. It is a red Salvia. Bright red flowers. I have had one flowering on the east side of my house all summer long, and it just keeps pumping out the flowers. Beautiful red Salvia. And up front, I'm going to have 2 of these guys. I've got 2 ice plants. We really love growing ice plants. It's a superstar on our deck. It survives blasting hot sun and wind, doesn't mind the rain. It is a great plant for your hot, sunny, and windy deck. Makes a great container plant, of course. You can also put it in the yard. Now in the back, I'm going to have a few of my famous Mexican oleanders with the gorgeous peach-colored flowers. I've got 4 or 5 of these left in 3-gallon pots, and that'll be all for the season. I will have more next year because I'm starting a ton from seed. I'll also, if you pick up one of these plants, I'll give you a few seeds as well, so you can start your own. It'll be 4 plants for the price of 1. So I'm going to have 4 or 5 of these 3-gallon oleanders, and I'll include a few seeds with each one. Back here, look how pretty. This is Society Garlic. Love growing this plant. These have survived everything. They survived freeze. Mine survived, this exact plant survived 2 or 3 saltwater floods this year alone. I just dug them up because I wanted to put something else in their place. But I'll have 2 of these larger 3-gallon, 3-gallon, 2-gallon, I'm not sure how big that pot is, Society Garlic, and I've got 1 in a gallon pot as well. So a total of 3 Society Garlic if you want to get your hands on those. Really pretty purple flowers, pinkish purple flowers. The pollinators love them. Super easy to grow, super easy to maintain. And back here, this is a Mexican Petunia. A lot of people consider these invasive, borderline invasive, and it's hard not to agree. They will go crazy if you put them in the yard. So I just grow them in containers. I've got 2 or 3 of these with the really pretty purple flowers. But the great thing about these guys is they love the heat. They flower all summer. They'll come back from a freeze, and they make a really pretty container plant as well. Kind of a no muss, no fuss plant for your Texas Zone 9B. Now I'm going to have a few more things. Let me wander over here. Look how pretty. I've been growing these rosemary. I started these probably 1.5 years ago. I'm not sure how long ago, but I put them in this raised bed to see how big they would get, and look, they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna dig up 2 or 3 of these and put them in probably 5-gallon containers. I'm not sure how big it's going to be to fit in there, but I'll have 2 or 3 of these established rosemary plants ready to go straight into your yard or into a container. They won't be rooted in the container if you buy one of them, but they will be very well established, and this is going to be a great deal. It's hard to get these large rosemarys in such beautiful condition. I'll also have a few ice plants. Yes, these are ice plants. I don't do a lot of house plants, but I'm falling in love with these guys. I have got several of these in my house now, and I will have 3 for sale at the market. So this would make a great gift. It's probably the easiest house plant you can grow. Doesn't need much water, just needs some nice bright indirect light. You literally just plant these and forget about them. They grow really slow, so you don't got to worry about maintaining them and pruning them. They just sit there and look pretty, which is what we love in our plants. And one other gift idea. I'll have a handful of these books. This is a Sand County Almanac by Aldo Leopold. So if you like to read about nature, if you want to get inspired, if you want to read one of the most quotable conservation books ever written, I'm going to have some of these, and I'm selling them for my cost. I paid 10 bucks for them. I'm selling them for 10 bucks because I want people to read this book. So I'll have 7 or 8. Another great gift idea. So a Sand County Almanac. Get there early and grab a book for yourself and maybe 1 or 2 for your friends. And I also might be bringing some fresh greens. Look at this beautiful arugula. So I'll probably try to cut up 3 or 4 bunches of arugula. That should probably go quickly. So again, get there early if you want to get your hands on some freshly cut arugula. Well, that's a look. I'm going to have all kind of great stuff at the farmer's market this coming Sunday. Again, Sunday, November the 24th, Galveston's own farmer's market. I will put the address on the screen. It starts at 9 in the morning and runs until 1 o'clock, I believe, in the wintertime. But either way, get there at 9. That's when the market kicks off, and I'll have a lot of great stuff. Stop by, say hi, and pick up a plant. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.